national networks of libraries and developing patient education materials in English and Indian languages. Also encouraging insurance companies to invest in patient education. This is the reading area which is down. This library open in the morning at 10 o'clock and it gets open around 6:30 evening. And you can come at any time and you can read any book, whatever you want. We have lots of collection regarding the health. This is our website which is available in Hindi and English language. You can refer any information, whatever you want, that is again in Hindi and English. This is the audio visual room which is down. We have lots of CDs available in various stages. This CD, like you can come and watch the CD, that is free of cost. This is the photocopy facility what we have, that is down. Whatever material you like or any important information you want, you can just get a Xerox, that is 1 rupee each copy. These are some books and CDs for the sale list you get in a discount price. This is a health-wise handbook. This is our own publication. This is, you can say, a general information book that gives you all detailed information about, daily basis, like in a daily basis what the problem we have. You can get all the treatment and remedies, or like home remedies what is there. So you get all the information here. This is again in a discount price. We also have a membership plan that is 2,000 rupees, that is deposit, and 250 rupees is annual fee. In this plan you will get 2 books for 15 days. We also welcome all the doctors and specialists. Anyone who wanted to take the lectures here, they are welcome. If anyone you wanted to suggest any doctor, they are again welcome. This was a small presentation about Health Library. Today it's our World Sight Day. On that day we are actually taking this lecture of eye yoga, and I welcome Mrs. Priti Bansal in our Health Library to start with the station. Let's really give her a big round of applause.
What happens to the others? They start becoming rigid, not flexible. They become rigid, due to which you might end up having different kind of eye disorders. Okay? First, before going to eye yoga, we just have a look at what are the eye muscles. How many muscles are there in an eye? Per eye. Can anybody guess? There are 6 muscles per eye. Okay? Out of which 6 of them are external, holding the eyeball, and 1 of them is internal, that is, which is within the eyeball. What do the external muscles do? What do you think the external muscles are doing to my eye? What kind of movements will the external muscles do? Blink. I'm moving my eye right, left, up, down, oblique directions. All these activities are done by my external eye muscles. Okay, if I'm gazing on the computer for a very long amount of time, only particular set of eye muscles are used. The others are not getting used, because of which you start feeling your eyes getting stiff, pain, and also stress will start coming over all of your face. We'll discuss how exactly the eye stress causes complete stress in the body. Alright, so we have, what do the external eye muscles do? Right, left, up, down, oblique movements. Basically, there are 2 kinds of eye movements if I have to categorize it. You have the together conjugate movement, that is I'm moving here, up, down. Both the eyes are moving together and in opposite directions. Alright? The other one is disjugate, wherein both the eyeballs will come together. I'm holding a pen, I'm looking at the pen or the tip of the nose. Both the eyeballs come together. This is what is known as a disjugate movement. These kind of movements are handled by the external eye muscles. Now let's come to the internal eye muscles. What do you think the internal eye muscles will help us in doing? We spoke about external eye muscles. They will help me in moving my eye in different directions, my eyeball. What do you think will the internal eye muscle do? Focus. Okay? I'm changing my focus from a far object to a near object. These all activities of changing focus is done by the internal eye muscles. When the internal eye muscles are rigid, they are not used properly, most of it what you get is spectacles. Farsightedness or the nearsightedness. Okay? So this is about talking about the eye muscles. Now let's go to the benefits of eye yoga. First of all is it tones the eye muscles. Now as we're just explaining right now, if I do not use my eye muscles like any other part of my body, that particular part is going to get stressed first. It will come under tension. It will become stiff. Okay? Because of which you have different kinds of eye problems setting in. So the tonacity of the eye muscles to be maintained is very important for a good vision. Alright, so when we talk about eye yoga, we are exercising all different muscles of the eye. The first one is it will help improve vision, but obviously even focus, because the internal eye muscles are also getting exercised. So my near and far sight gets more better. Then it helps strengthen the eye muscles, what I just spoke right now. Helps coordination. Now helps relax the eyes by relieving the tension. It is more connected. Your eyes and your brain or your entire body is very well connected. Do you agree to me? Are they connected? In what way? In what way are the eyes and the entire body affected? If my eyes are stressed and they are really tired, do I feel tired over my entire body? Do I do? Yes. Because the eye is connected to the brain by a nerve known as the optic nerve. Now, when I am looking something at which is, or maybe if I'm just looking at the computer screen, I'm giving computer example very often is because most of our jobs are just glaring at one particular portion. We are not using very different kinds of activities in our daily routine. Alright? So when I am using, I'm kind of looking at something, or let's say a fast moving picture, you get the optic nerve, gets the signal something is really fast moving, or maybe I am seeing something very depressing. It gives a signal to the optic nerve goes and passes it to the brain will pass it to the entire body, and what is the effect is an entire general body tension. Is this clear to everybody? So when I talk about eye muscle relaxation, it is also connected to the entire body relaxation. And not only the eyes. Sometimes when you're really stressed and you just rub your eyes for a little or just splash some cold water onto your eyes, you suddenly start feeling fresher. That's what the connection is between the eyes and the brain. Now it releases toxins and fluid buildup. Have you ever experienced, I'm giving a very lay example, have you ever experienced your ankle joint getting swollen because of water retention? Or your fingers might getting swollen? Have you ever experienced this? And when you exercise the ankle muscle, the swelling automatically goes away. Okay? This is what is also connected to muscle tonacity. When you're not exercising, the muscles are not really flexible, it will cause a lot of the toxins will remain in it where it is. This is a yogic point of view. Because the toxins will remain as it is, you have sometimes baggy eyes, tired eyes, dark circles. These all are related disorders that your eye muscles are not getting enough of exercise. Also in yoga, there is a connection between your colon and your eye health, or your liver and your eye health. Sometimes a person having a bad digestive tract will end up getting dark circles or baggy eyes. Bad digestive tract could be bloating, constipation, anything. Or maybe a liver problem as well will be connected to having an eye disorder. This is on a lay language. Obviously, you have kidney problems, also the puffiness of the eyes and all show. That's more therapeutic. I'm not dealing with that. Okay, so this is what we're talking about benefits. We're just coming to know what are the exact indications, what might happen if my eye muscles are not working properly. Now coming to points, before we start on eye yoga, there's certain points to be remembering when you're doing it. First of all is understand each exercise carefully. Okay? Many times I have seen it may be working for some people, it doesn't work for the others. You go on straining your eye for 5 minutes without blinking at one direction, there'll be tears coming out, your entire eyes will go red. Do you think this is correct? At a beginner's level, this is definitely going to harm your eye. You need to relax your eye after every exercise. So you need to understand every eye exercise before we start doing any eye exercise. The next is do not wear glasses. Now in yoga, a lot of emphasis is, many people, have you had isabgol for constipation? How many people have had isabgol for constipation? Okay. Okay, let me ask another question. Do you think having isabgol every day is helpful throughout life? What will happen? The system will get used to it. Similarly in yoga also, when we have specs and we wear spectacles every now and then, our eyes get used to the lens which we are using, and your eye